Bottom of the 7th
There you go.
here at Jimmy John's Field. 2-2 ball game, but Hunter Wood leading off will look to change that. It'll be Wood, Ward, and Poller here to start it off against Tanner Keast. First pitch is inside and low, 1-0. Wood today has a sacrifice fly that drove in 1 of 2 runs for the Beavers. Also had a base hit, but was erased on a double play. One of the better double plays you'll see in this league. Beautiful combo of Buhner, Watley, and Pereira negated his base hit. Here's the 1-0. That one's low as well, and now the count runs 2-0. Wood from Mount Washington, Kentucky. Went in-state for college, Western Kentucky University. This is his 2nd year with Birmingham Bluefield. And that pitch is outside, 3-0 from Tanner Keast. You never want to walk the leadoff guy for obvious reasons, but especially not with Wood, because despite him being a catcher, the kid can move. Here's the 3-0. High and outside, 4-pitch walk to lead it off. That will bring up TJ Ward. Ward today is 0 for 2. He grounded into the aforementioned double play and also grounded out unassisted to first.
Great day at the plate for Wood. Reaching base safely 2 out of 3 times, and the only time he didn't, able to drive in 1 of the 2 runs for the Beavers. All around good performance there from the catcher for these Beavers.
Ward's still looking for his first USPBL hit as he takes strike 1 on the inside corner. He's currently 0 for 9. Does have an RBI, though, courtesy of a sacrifice fly a couple of games ago. In the dirt, nice block there by Lukongo, and it's 1-1. He's had some close calls, though. There have been a couple of diving plays made on him that kind of just leave you shaking your head and saying, not really sure what I did to deserve this. 1-1 on Ward. Wood takes his lead, and here he goes. Throw down to second. He is out by a mile, and I have to wonder, was that just a hit-and-run attempt that went wrong, or did he just get a bad jump? Either way, Wood is caught stealing, and there's now 1 out, and the base is empty. And a 1-2 count on TJ Ward.
How about the day that we've seen from Tanner Keast after that first inning? He's been nearly lights out against these Beavers, allowing just the 1 hit in this entire game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a guy with a bounce-back story, as we talked about in the pregame, and a bounce-back day for him today as well. That pitch misses, and it's 2-2, but here comes the 2-2 swung on and chopped foul. A little bit of a quick pitch right there from Tanner Keast. Of course, it's legal as long as you don't balk or start doing it consistently. 2-2, 1 out. 2-2 our score as well. 2 runs, 7 hits for the Hoppers. Still 2 runs on only 1 hit for the Beavers. Keast winds in the 2-2. Inside. Good thought, but it'll back him off the plate. 3-2. Rob Poller waits on deck. The payoff pitch coming to TJ Ward. Here it comes. Inside, almost clipped him, and now he will draw a walk. Back-to-back walks to start off this 7th inning. I'll bring up Paller. Struck out way back in the 2nd inning. Also popped up to first in the 5th. Paller from Brooklyn, New York. Attends Columbia College. This is his 2nd year with Birmingham Bloomfield. He struggled at the plate as of late. .218 average. He does have 6 doubles and 5 homers on the year. 1 for 3 a couple of nights ago versus Westside. Swinging on the first pitch, and he fouls it off. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I talked about how Wood tied for that, what was the league lead in home runs coming into yesterday's game. Paller as well with those 5 home runs, but Dan Ward with 2 of them last night. He most likely will be our USPBL Player of the Week, as he has had quite the couple of games here this weekend at the ballpark.
That pitch is inside for a ball, 1-1 now. And you got to start wondering, how long is the leash on Keast here? He's got good longevity, as he showed in college. However, in the USPBL, he has not gone an outing longer than 4 innings. So where do you kind of draw the line with him as far as pitch count?
Well, you know that he can go up there near triple digits, but He had 80 pitches through the first 6 frame, currently sitting at 93. I would assume that this 7th would be his last, but the question is, can he get out of it?
Here's the 1-1. Swung on a high fly ball to right field. Going back to the track, to the wall, gone! To the point of no return. A 2-run homer, and just like that, I think the day for Tanner Keast may have just come to an end. We'll see if they make a call to the bullpen here, but it's a 4-2 ball game as a 2-run big fly for Rob Poller gives Birmingham Bloomfield a 4-2 lead.
You got to take the good with the bad here. If you're Keast, you had the tough start to the performance with the 2 walks and the 2 runs allowed in that first frame. Was cruising through the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and now here in this 7th, he allows Paller to take him deep for the 6th home run of the year for the Columbia University native, and it looks like he will at least stay in against Smith, but good job there from the Birmingham Bloomfield Beavers designated hitter to break this one open here late.
And Keast showing his frustration. It looked like he kind of knew off the bat that that one was going out. Here's the first pitch. Inside for a ball. Looked like it just missed the corner. When that ball came off the bat, Keast took off his glove, kind of slammed it against his knee in frustration, and for good reason, he was cruising. Here's the 1-0. Outside, and now Keast unable to find the strike zone after the homer. It's 2-0. Smith today struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. Also walked and stole a base in the 5th. Keast working quickly. Here's the 2-0. In the zone on the fastball, it's 2-1. That homer by Poller is his 6th of the year. And there's a strike, and it's now 2-2. Braxton Morris waits on deck. Smith digs back in, hitting .265 this year. He's got 3 bombs on the year. With the way Birmingham's bullpen has been, as he takes strike 3 on the slider, the way Birmingham's bullpen has been, if you are the Hoppers, you got to start worrying right about now with a 2-run deficit and the 8th and 9th inning coming up. Tell you what, your fortunes aren't looking too good, Rich.
Yeah, there's that lethal number 35, the beauty of that number 35. Brian Heldman getting loose in the bullpen for the Beavers. The only pitcher in this entire league to have a sub-1 ERA, and he's been the most consistent guy out of the bullpen for any team. The combination of him and Dylan Collette, I mean, it's lethal. And a lot of teams with good bullpens, you got the combination of Dula, Shimonico over there for the Unicorns. They got a couple other guys who pitched last night in that good 4-outing relief performance. But overall, I mean, it's tough for Tanner Keast to end the day that he will with this 2-run deficit. And if the tide doesn't turn anywhere, he'll, of course, be in line for the loss this afternoon. But the ERA will go down a little bit, and outside of the home run to Paller in that first inning, you know, trying to get used to getting back and get out of that mental nutcase that he had. I mean, it was a tough start. He wasn't throwing strikes through the first 8 pitches for balls, and he settled in, allows that home run to Paller. You got to take the good with the bad.
Yes, sir. So a hit by pitch for Braxton Morris, and now 2 balls in a row. These are not looking great for Tanner Keast right now, but he's looking to just get that last out to end this inning. Campana is 0 for 2, a hit by pitch and 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Swung on a ground ball. Watley will field it at short, throw to first for out number 3. But a 2-run homer by Rob Poller. And we'll go to the top of the 8th with the Beavers up 4-2. You're watching USPBL Baseball.